What is good, YouTube? What's going on? What's cracking? It's your boy Kensou. How you doing? How you doing? So check it out. Mr. Fantastic stretching into action here. The character reveal for one of the first characters for Fantastic Four. Mr. Reed Richards himself. I gotta see what's popping here. You know, I've been playing a ton of Marvel Rivals. I've been waiting for this. I'm very interested in seeing how they take, you know, Mr. Fantastic and his abilities. But let me not waste any time. Let me see what's going on here with Mr. Fantastic. Okay, ignite the battle.
Now for something truly fantastic.
Okay.
That was so
Okay. Dalcine? Is that you? Duffs.
I've got you. Double the
Hello? A double scoop? Hands. Hands. All hands. Oh no. Get that off of me. Woo! Okay. Oh. Hello? Sorry, Hawkeye. Catch these hands. Luna, I'm sorry. Hello? What is with this Gumby look? Not the thumbs up. Oh nah, the ground pound. Oh my god. Bucky? Again. Come on, Wolverine. We're not done with you.
arousing success.
Arousing success? What? Hold on. First off, let's talk about the artwork real fast. They look fire. Begins January 10th. Yes, sir. Not too long from now, but damn. They all look pretty cool, like in the artwork, right? But just to swing it back, yo, like Mr. Fantastic, like what is going on? Like some of these abilities look kind of crazy. I'm more so still just kind of tweaking them. Like his range of attacks is kind of crazy. Like 20 meters, 15 meters. It looks like a long range melee, which, you know, not bad. Definitely something different for the game. And he's supposed to be a duelist, or DPS, if you will. And what's kind of crazy to me is he has 350 HP. You know, at the moment, I believe Panther's the only character at the moment that has like the highest HP pool of any of the DPS at 300, just outright. Meanwhile, like, you know, Psylocke and Iron Fist, you know, they get it passively through other ways, right? Psylocke's right click or her kunai, and then Iron Fist is meditate. So it's like, damn, my man gets outright 350 HP. And just thinking his range is pretty good. There is a lot of like recovery on his attacks. So this is like the fighting game player in me. So for those of you that don't know, I originally come from fighting games. So kind of seeing the recovery he does have on his attacks, like he definitely looks like if he whiffs, he will definitely get punished for whiffing. Just looking at like, you know, the speed of his attacks. So, and then this little command grab here, I believe that looks like that's his right click. Not sure what the ability is, but they just show the right click down here. It's pretty neat because like I can see this being super good in like skirmishes, 2v1 situations where if you're fighting, you know, obviously two opponents, you can get both of them up and do some damage to them. And you do have the option from what it looks like. I did see this, right? When you do grab them. Let me see here. So when I get grabbed. E dash. Oh, that's right. You can use your E to dash towards them. Oh, that's kind of sick. But it has damage and impact. So I think that's pretty cool. Right? You have two choices even though you grab them. And you have a third one. Looks like when after you grab them and do your thing, his dash is available. So that seems pretty neat. Like, I think it's pretty cool. You can just yoke people up and be like, no, chill out. So I could see him being kind of crazy in regards to jumping into the back line and grabbing some supports, or just grabbing even the DPS. Honestly, grabbing anybody and just putting them into a bad position. You know what I mean? Like grabbing them, doing what he's doing here. And then like the fact that they go up together at the same time. I'm sure they can still use their movement options after they get, you know, slammed together. But I mean, that's enough time to focus them down. Kind of like the equivalent to like when Wanda does Pure Chaos or Scarlet Witch does her ultimate Pure Chaos and you catch them. You can just lay into them like that. That's pretty scary. And then this reflection thing, they thought I didn't catch this. But if you notice prior to this clip, it's not available. So that must mean that that's his team up with Sue. And Sue gives him the ability to reflect projectiles. And it looks like the travel time of that projectile going back looks way faster than what it was coming out from Iron Man. So that looks pretty scary in itself too. So like characters like Magnus, obviously Iron Man, probably even Hela. I could see that being really good against Hela, but you're only gonna be able to get one. But like I can see that being super good against that because you know Hela does Hela Unleashed. You know you have to leave the point, right? So take for example, you're on a control point map, and you know enemy team's like, all right, Hela's the only character sitting on their ult and they Hela Unleashed, and it's like, okay, cool. You know everyone has to leave the point, otherwise it's pretty much free kills for Hela, right? This dude, as long as Sue Richards is on the team, or Sue Storm, if you will, as long as she's on the squad, you know what I mean, he can cook. So it's like Hela Unleashed, that's cool. So everyone can disperse and scatter, and he can take one of the shots and reflect it back at her, while the other teammates, if they're ranged, can just lay into her HP pool and just try to shoot her down. That seems pretty neat in itself. So it feels like with him being in the game, like the developers kind of have taken note or have thought about prior to launch of the game that like the current meta, which is like shield meta in season 0, it's pretty crazy. That being obviously Strange, Magneto, and having, you know, Hela in the back or Hawkeye in the back, which obviously they get banned at high elo. But the point being here is that there is an option now or a character that brings an option to the game that can slow this down, which I think is great. So just kind of leaning more into his kit. And then his dash, him being able to pull himself towards you, I could see that being pretty scary too in situations where you can't see him, especially if he's taking high ground and you can't see him and he just yoinks himself towards you and catches someone slipping. That's going to be scary. And then you get 2 of them at that. So you can also go to your teammates, save your teammates. And then as you can see, he also has a higher HP pool here because I believe he has the, it looks like he has some... Yeah, this looks like he's like, I guess you could say the elastic meter. I don't know what to call it exactly. You guys can correct me in the comments below. Feel free. But seeing he has this, you know, you pop this, you get, you know, way more HP to kind of work with and tank through things like. So it looks like they're doing a thing I've been talking about on my stream, and you guys will hear me say this a good bit now on this channel. Is like it feels to me. They want to make more hybrid characters for the game, and I'll have a big discussion about this at some point, but just to kind of give you like a quick lay of the land, like I feel like they don't want to make it purely Overwatch. Like they want to try to make it more unique in the regards that, you know, a tank is a tank, you know, a DPS is DPS, support, but they're trying to have hybrid of each one of those things, and that's what I'm seeing here with Mr. Fantastic. So yeah, so far so good. And the ultimate, it just reminds me of Bucky. So I can see this working really well with like team ups with like Groot.
Arousing success.
I can see that working with like Groot or any other like CC or anything of that nature to try to help kind of slow things down. I can also see it being used as like an initiation. Like his ultimate just seems very, very solid. I think even if his ultimate doesn't end up being very good, because I can see people really questioning it, because I think Bucky's ultimate can be seen as a little bit, I won't say sus, but questionable in some cases, barring the skill level, from what I'm gathering from some of the higher level players. But the rest of the kit, it's kind of scary. So I'm very interested in seeing what happens here moving forward. But let me not yap too long here. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below about Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Reed Richards himself. Talk to me, let me know. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. You know what time it is. Take care. Peace.